Last night was the Actor Awards, which was formerly the Screen Actors Guild Awards, or SAG Awards. And with the Oscars taking place on March 15th, the actors are the largest voting bloc in the Academy. So this was a very, very important night in terms of a prerequisite to the Oscars and what you can expect in terms of the winners at the Oscars. But for a lot of our Sinners fans out there, Sinners won really, really big here. I'll get into their awards in a second, but this, like I said, this is usually a really, really big indicator for what the Oscars are going to be like. So the fact that Michael B. Jordan won Best Actor last night is huge moving forward, because Timothée Chalamet, while he was the early favorite in most people's eyes, he has not won the SAG Award or the BAFTA Award for Best Actor. So, and I think the last time that happened, I can't even remember someone winning Best Actor at the Oscars without winning those two previous major awards. So I'm a little bit nervous for my boy Timmy, I'm not going to lie. But in terms of the award winners for TV, for Best Ensemble in a Drama, that went to The Pitt, which The Pitt, if you've been keeping up or if you watched it at all, it has been sweeping award season every single time, so really not surprised here. Everybody does a fantastic job on that show. And then Best Ensemble for a Comedy Series went to The Studio, another show that has made waves around Apple TV and the award season. They have been winning so big throughout all of the award shows. And then Best Actor in a TV movie or limited series went to Owen Cooper. Now this kid, man, he is the king of all sweeps. He has now won pretty much every major award that can possibly be given to him. And he's actually the youngest ever individual actor award winner. Best Actor for a Drama Series went to Noah Wyle of The Pitt as well. Also does a fantastic job. But Best Actress in a Comedy Series went to Catherine O'Hara, who recently, unfortunately, just passed away due to cancer. So the fact that they were able to posthumously honor her in this way, I thought was a very, very nice touch. And she also did a phenomenal job in season 1 of The Studio. And I'm kind of wondering where they'll go next, considering they were already in the middle of filming season 2 when the news broke that she did pass. But if you haven't seen The Studio yet, I highly recommend checking it out. She does a fantastic job in it, and she is so funny. But for Best Actress in a Limited Series, that went to Michelle Williams for Dying for Sex. And then Best Actor in a Comedy Series went to Seth Rogen of The Studio as well. Best Actress in a Drama Series went to Kerry Russell for The Diplomat. And then they actually introduced stunt awards in recent memory. So this one went to The Last of Us for TV. But for movies, Best Ensemble went to Sinners. I mean, I think nobody was really shocked there. Everybody does a phenomenal job from top to bottom in that cast. It's really, really very well done. And then, like I said before, Best Actor went to Michael B. Jordan. I really did not see him having a chance at any of the major acting awards. Not to say that his performance was bad, but he was just, I mean, look at who he's up against, essentially. I mean, you have Timothée Chalamet, Leonardo DiCaprio, really, really high resume people. Like, it's a very, very tough competition. Again, no disrespect to Michael B. Jordan, but, I think him getting this and potentially getting the Oscar now, that would be huge. I mean, I can't even imagine. I'd be so happy for him, because he has obviously a huge fan base. Most of the people who watched Sinners ended up really, really loving it. So hopefully they show him a little bit of love this year in a very stacked acting category. But in terms of Best Actress, I mean, I don't think this one will be even close at the Oscars. It's pretty much a lock now with Jessie Buckley from Hamnet. She delivered a powerhouse, career-defining performance, and everybody who watched the movie could tell that she was wiping the floor with people, and she is continuing to do so in award season. She's pretty much racked up every single major award in an acting category. So I'm assuming, and this is, I mean, I'm not obviously not 100% certain, because nothing is ever certain, but it seems like she is going to win the Oscar for Best Actress. So early congratulations to her. If I'm wrong, I will genuinely be shocked, and I will do whatever somebody tells me to do on the show. But you can email your suggestions at amocklin@ktalnews.com. But for Best Supporting Actress in a film, that went to Amy Madigan in Weapons, which, again, I've talked about it before on the show. I wasn't the biggest fan of Weapons whenever I saw it, but, I thought she did a very good job considering the circumstances. So props to her. That's going to be a very, very tight race between her and Tiana Taylor from One Battle After Another. I'm interested to see who they end up going with in the end. But Best Supporting Actor in a film went to Sean Penn from One Battle After Another, who already has 2 Oscars under his belt. So I'm assuming that him getting this award is a huge indicator that a third one is coming. Although I do personally want Stellan Skarsgård to win from Sentimental Value. I'm hoping that they do sort of like a legacy thing since he hasn't won one. And like I said, Sean Penn already has 2. But, if you're judging based off of pure performance, again, without the extracurricular stuff like I mentioned, I still do think that Stellan Skarsgård was the better performer in Sentimental Value because that is such a phenomenal film, and he's just so vulnerable in that movie, and he is just a legend who definitely deserves at least one Oscar to be an Oscar-winning actor. But Best Stunt Ensemble went to Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. I mean, that one was pretty obvious. I mean, Tom Cruise, legendary stunt guy, does all of his own stunts. So to see that win, nobody was really shocked at all.